Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Mark.
And I'm Jessica. Thanks for joining us today.
In this episode, we're diving into a super useful topic talking about your daily routine in English.
Yep, whether you're learning English for school, work, or just for fun, being able to talk about your day is one of the most important skills.
Exactly. We'll share our own routines, go over key vocabulary and expressions, and even do a fun role play and shadowing practice together.
So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's talk about our daily lives in English.
Let's get started.
All right, Mark, I'm curious, what does your morning usually look like?
Well, I try to keep things simple, but like most people, it can get a little hectic. So, I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m. Not too early, not too late.
Oh, that's pretty early. Do you get up right away?
Laughs. Not really. I usually hit the snooze button once or twice, but by 6:45, I get out of bed. Then I go straight to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth.
Nice. Do you shower in the morning?
Yes, I do. A quick shower helps me wake up and feel fresh. After that, I get dressed. I usually wear something comfortable if I'm working from home.
And breakfast, the most important meal of the day, right?
Absolutely. I usually make a cup of coffee first, and while it's brewing, I prepare a light breakfast, maybe some toast, eggs, or oatmeal.
Sounds healthy. Do you check your phone in the morning?
Yes, but I try not to do it right away. After breakfast, I'll check my messages and emails, maybe read the news for a few minutes. Then, around 8 o'clock, I go to my desk and start work.
That's a solid routine. Very balanced. Do you exercise in the morning?
Sometimes, yes. On days when I feel extra motivated, I do a short workout or go for a 20-minute walk before breakfast. But let's be honest, that doesn't happen every day. Laughs.
Hey, we all have those days, but it's great that you try.
Thanks. So yeah, that's my typical morning routine, nothing fancy, but it works for me.
Very relatable. I bet a lot of our listeners have similar routines.
All right, Jessica. Now it's your turn. What's a typical morning like for you?
Well, I'm definitely not a morning person. Laughs, I usually wake up around 7:30, and I always need a few minutes to just lie in bed and stretch.
So no jumping out of bed?
Not at all. I like to check my phone first. I scroll through messages, maybe watch a short video or two.
That sounds dangerous. You might stay in bed forever. Laughs.
Exactly. That's why I set a second alarm to remind me, okay, time to get up for real. Once I get up, I go to the kitchen and drink a glass of water, then I make coffee right away. Coffee first, everything else later.
Coffee is life.
Right? After coffee, I usually do a quick skincare routine, brush my teeth, and then I decide what to wear for the day, usually something casual but nice.
Do you eat breakfast?
Yes, I do. I try to eat something light but filling like yogurt with fruit, or a banana with peanut butter. Sometimes I make a smoothie if I have time.
Healthy and delicious. What time do you start work?
I usually start work around 9 o'clock, so I try to be ready by 8:45. Before that, I take a few minutes to check my schedule, review my to-do list, and mentally prepare for the day.
Do you ever work out in the morning?
Not really. I prefer to exercise in the evening when my energy is higher. But sometimes I do a short 5-minute stretch or yoga video just to wake up my body.
Sounds peaceful. You have a calm start to the day.
Yeah, I try to keep my mornings low stress. It helps me feel more focused later on.
Nice. I think our listeners will love hearing these real-life routines and maybe pick up some useful phrases, too.
I hope so. And hey, routines can be different for everyone. It's all about finding what works for you.
All right, now that we've shared our routines, let's go over some useful daily routine verbs that our listeners can use to describe their own day.
Great idea. Let's start from the beginning of the day. First one is wake up.
Yeah, wake up means to stop sleeping. For example, I wake up at 6:30 every day.
Next is get up, which means to actually get out of bed. They sound similar, but they're a little different. You can wake up and stay in bed, but when you get up, you're moving.
Exactly. Then, we usually brush our teeth and wash our face. These are basic morning actions, right?
Yep, and many people also take a shower or have a shower, depending on where you live. Take is common in American English. Have is common in British English.
After that, we get dressed, we put on clothes. Simple sentence. I get dressed after my shower.
Another important one, have breakfast or eat breakfast. You can also say, I grab a quick breakfast if you're in a hurry.
Then it's time to go to work, or start work, or go to school for students.
A few more useful verbs. Check emails, make coffee, drive to work, take the bus, do a workout, cook dinner, and go to bed.
Let's give a quick example sentence with each. I check my emails after breakfast.
I drive to work at 8:30.
I do a quick workout in the evening.
I cook dinner around 7.
And finally, I go to bed around 10:30.
Perfect. These are all great verbs for talking about your day in English.
If you're listening, try to write down 5 of these and use them to describe your own routine later. Ugh, I overslept. It's already 7:45. I was supposed to wake up at 6:30.
Oh no, you'd better get moving. Did you get up yet?
Just now, I literally rolled out of bed. I don't even have time to shower.
Skip the shower today, just wash your face and brush your teeth. You don't want to be late again.
Good idea. Okay, face washed, teeth brushed. What should I wear?
Just grab a clean shirt and jeans. Something quick. Did you eat anything?
Nope, no time for breakfast. Maybe I'll grab a banana on the way out.
You can eat it in the car. Are you driving today?
Yeah, but I need to leave in 10 minutes. I still have to check my emails before work starts.
Wow, you're really cutting it close. No more snooze button for you tomorrow.
Laughs lesson learned. Okay, I'm dressed. Coffee is in my travel mug, and my bag is packed.
Nice recovery. Look at you ready in 15 minutes flat.
Thanks. Now I just hope there's no traffic.
Good luck, and don't forget to eat a real breakfast later.
Will do. Talk to you after work.
Have a great day.
All right. Mornings are done now. Let's talk about what we usually do in the afternoon and evening.
Sounds good. So after work, I usually take a short break. I have a snack, maybe some fruit or crackers, and then I just relax for a bit.
Same here. Around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I take a lunch break. I usually eat something simple like a sandwich or rice and veggies. Then I get back to work until about 5 o'clock.
Do you ever take a nap?
Sometimes, if I'm really tired. A 15-minute power nap helps a lot.
Nice. In the evening, I like to go for a walk or do some light exercise at home like yoga or stretching. It helps me unwind.
I usually cook dinner around 7 o'clock. I try to eat healthy, maybe grilled chicken, rice, and salad. But sometimes, pizza. Laughs.
We all have pizza nights. After dinner, I wash the dishes. Then I either watch a show, read a book, or call a friend.
Yeah, evenings are my time to chill. I might listen to music, scroll on social media, or just sit on the balcony and relax.
And what time do you go to bed?
Usually around 10:30 or 11. I try to turn off screens, brush my teeth, and set my alarm before going to bed.
Same here. I always write a quick to-do list for the next day. It helps me sleep better.
Nice tip. So whether you're super productive or just relaxing, a good evening routine can really make a difference.
Totally. And remember, everyone's routine is different. There's no right or wrong way. All right, everyone, it's time for some shadowing practice.
That means you'll hear us say a sentence, and then you'll repeat it out loud, just like an echo.
We'll say each sentence twice, first slowly, then at normal speed.
Are you ready? Let's go.
I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day.
Then I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I brush my teeth and take a shower.
I make coffee and eat a quick breakfast. I make coffee and eat a quick breakfast.
After that, I check my emails and start work. After that, I check my emails and start work.
In the evening, I cook dinner and watch a show. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch a show.
Before bed, I brush my teeth and set my alarm. Before bed, I brush my teeth and set my alarm.
Nice work. Shadowing helps you improve your speaking fluency and listening skills at the same time.
Try doing this practice every day. Even 5 minutes can make a big difference.
And remember, you can rewind this part and repeat it as many times as you like.
All right, listeners, now it's your turn.
Your challenge today is simple, but powerful. We want you to describe your daily routine in English.
You can write it down, say it out loud, or even record yourself speaking. Just try to use some of the vocabulary and phrases from this episode.
For example, I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth, make coffee, and go to work at 8:30.
That's it. Keep it simple. Focus on clear sentences, not perfection.
And if you want to go further, share your routine in the comments or with a study partner.
Daily English practice makes a big difference, so let's make it a habit.
Before we go, here's a quick reminder. Routines are the perfect way to practice English every single day.
Absolutely. You don't need to do anything fancy, just talk about your day in English. Even simple sentences like, I ate lunch or I went for a walk help build fluency.
And the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. Try speaking out loud, writing in a journal, or shadowing your favorite English podcast. Maybe even this one.
The key is consistency. A little every day is better than a lot once a week.
So keep going, you're doing great, and your English is getting stronger step by step.
We believe in you. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode on my daily routine in English.
If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
And don't forget to check out our other episodes for more fun English practice.
See you next time, keep practicing, and have a great day.
Bye, everyone.